Alrighty, YouTube. It's time for some more hateism from Zeroth. What am I going to be ranting about today? Well, if you're retarded and you didn't read the title, then I guess I'll let you know. I recently read 4 books within 2 days. A series that I've been told was the best series that ever came alive. A series that has become a movie now. A series that is made by a genius. Well, I should say that you're wrong. Twilight. One of the books that after I read it, I not only was bored as fuck, I actually had to go on to Counter-Strike and get a bunch of headshots and see the blood splatter all across all of the freaking walls so that I can actually get some happiness once in a while. Now, I personally think that Twilight is a joke of a book. And I have many reasons. And if any of you fangirls are even going to reach for that little comment button and tell me, oh, Twilight is the best book ever, how can you think of it as such a horrible book? You know what, you can just exit the browser right now. Or go on to some other movie showing on how that stupid actor that played Bella is interviewing on her experience, which probably wasn't really that hard because horrible actor. Anyway, let's start off with the books. I'm not going to get into it because they're just horrible. I've read them. I've read all 4 of them. I have them in my bookshelf right now. I regret buying them because that's like fucking $100 bucks or so that just went down the drain, and I would rather buy some shit for my Xbox than get these books. But anyway, basically, to sum it up, Bella is basically another one of those girls who gets trouble attracted to her all the freaking time. Not original. And basically there's this vampire named Edward who instead of feeds off of humans, feeds off of animals. Kind of original, but not really. Anyway, so the book basically goes on for about 2,000 pages or so. And so far, as much as I've read the book, it's about the reading level of a 6th to 7th grader. The only words that really are like higher level is the words that are expressing Bella's attraction towards Edward, such as saying how hot he is, which by the way is like every single fucking paragraph in the book. Saying how hot he is, saying how cute he is, saying how much she loves him, stupid bullshit. I read it while I was at school, I read it while I was playing Counter-Strike, I read it while I was playing Warcraft, I read it while I was watching TV, I read it while I was shitting, and the shit was more enjoyable than the book, because, you know, diarrhea really feels good when it comes out. But, anyway, once I finished the first book, I really was kind of antsy about it. I mean, the plotline isn't really that original. It's another vampire book. And then, of course, you know, as all Hollywood movies, or Britain Hollywood, whatever the fuck the movie was made, it, of course, has to go after the same book. And it, of course, has to take out really important things, just like it did what I call Harry Potter syndrome, where the movie people take a book and they take out all the important shit in it, or at least like really important things that really help in the story, and then they just take it out completely, or they do something completely different, and then the movie's just like, what the fuck, you know? A good example would be in the movie. I saw the movie too. Don't even waste the $13 and the popcorn and the soda, and I mean the only good thing would probably be getting a blowjob while you're watching the movie, or a kiss or something. But, or maybe just, I don't know, kiss and say how beautiful Edward is to your girl, and then she could, you know, fall over into your lap, and then you could keep continuing on with whatever the fuck you want to do. But in the movie, Bella and Edward love each other, and it's not explained why, when in the book it is just explained that, you know, they love each other by some weird matchup. I don't know. But in the movie it's never explained, which is, you know, Harry Potter syndrome all over again. Anyway, back to the book. I read the second book, and I really was feeling the same way as the first. I just was like, come on. It has a retarded title, it's an unoriginal plot, and the characters just keep getting more and more irritating. And then third book, same thing. Fourth book, I finally read it, and I finished the fourth book, and I threw it across the room, and then I picked up Harry Potter, and then I just said, I missed you so much. Because Twilight actually made me lower my standards for a book. You know what's a really good book? You know, a book that I would completely recommend, completely, and you don't get this a lot from Zeroth. A book that you would love until the very day that you would die. A book that is so much better than Twilight ever in the history of the world, and that had a better movie and everything with good acting. Green Eggs and Ham. I know some of you are thinking, what the fuck? No, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. I do not like Green Eggs and Ham. I do not like Sam I Am. You know what? Right to the point. It goes right to the point. It has perfect kindergarten words that are probably better than Stephanie Meyer's herself. It goes straight to the point. There's no constant 500 million adjectives on saying how Edward is cute. I mean, anyone could write a book with a thesaurus by their side. Dr. Seuss, the best author ever alive, the best author, more better than Stephanie Meyer. Green Eggs and Ham. Go buy that book right now. The best book ever. On a more serious note, I read the ending of Twilight, and I found it very uncharacteristic of Bella to all of a sudden become a vampire. Oh yeah, there was poison inside of her and she was gonna die if it wasn't sucked out of her, but come on. Did Stephanie Meyer really have to make that big of a plot twist? I mean, the regular literary people would have known that it would have happened because, you know, with such amateur writing, you would have think, oh hey, she's just a shitty writer that, you know, eventually she's gonna do something that retarded. And of course she does. Very uncharacteristic of Bella. She's a twit. She's retarded. Edward is, like, chiseled to be a Roman god, which is not what you're supposed to do in literature. You're supposed to make flaws about them that you can actually work off of, which the only flaw about Edward is his undenying love for Bella, and how he would do anything for her, which you know isn't what a guy would do. If, like, a gun was put to the chick's head and the gun was put to the guy's head, the guy may say, you know what, shoot me first, but he's not going to try and beat both of them. I mean, even with vampire powers, if the guns had silver bullets or some stupid shit. Okay, the guy would not just go, you know what, bam, punch both of the gunmen and then, like, run off and, you know, try to save the girl running off through the forest and all that stupid bullshit, okay? His love is way too strong for Bella to a point where it's very uncharacteristic and very amateur writing-like. Jacob Black is, so far as I know, the best character that's actually written in the book. I mean, he has a flaw, he has characteristics, and, I mean, as far as all the girls say that he's cute. Another thing, fangirls. Shut up. If you want to read about a boy who is that hot and acts that good and is that good of a person to Bella, and that makes you leak your woman juice all over the chair or all over the shelf or wherever the fuck you're reading it, on your bed or anything, then go out and get a boyfriend. Go out and get a boyfriend that will make you feel that way, instead of just reading about a boy who's never going to act that way. Even the actor in the movie, he's never going to act that way to you.